another segment of the importance of trust. You know, like we are talking about the importance of trust. And in this segment, what we're going to focus more on is how to build trust. That's what we're going to focus on, how to build trust. And why is this important? Why do you need to build trust? You see, you need to build trust because if you are a trustworthy person, it's going to help you achieve your personal goals. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to help you in your personal life, your relationship with your partners, your loved ones. And it's also going to help you in your professional life. When your boss sees you're trustworthy, he's going to give you more responsibilities, and probably increase your salary. And if your partner sees you're trustworthy, they can commit more resources to you. They can help you with whatever you want to achieve. So trust is very, very important. Like I said, trust is a universal currency, that is accepted everywhere. So what you need to do, these are some ways that you build trust. The first thing you need to know about building trust is trust takes time. It takes time to build trust. You see, many people in this life have met somebody who they trusted that ended up betraying them. Whether it's in Nigeria, whether it's abroad, you have probably met someone who betrayed your trust, who told you that it's going to get you this or this is going to happen. And at the end of the day, you found out that the person just used you, just exploited you. So people don't usually give you their trust wholeheartedly. You have to earn it. Whenever you're dealing with someone, have that at the back of your mind that they're not going to give you their trust immediately, that you have to earn it. And once you know that, it helps a lot. So the second thing you need to know about trust is that when it comes to trust, you have to be true to your word. You see, I cannot emphasize this. You have to be true to your word. If you say you're going to do this, please go make sure you do that. Don't say you're going to do this and then come and be giving an excuse, oh, I did not do it because of this, because of that. No. That is one way to make people distrust you. And I remember when I was in university overseas, no matter what, everything I said in school, the prof held me accountable to it. You understand what I'm saying? They don't allow you to make a promise and then look for a way out. No. You understand what I'm saying? And when you are building trust to people, that thing is very important. If you have to say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? No excuses. I don't want to hear the moon fell in your room, that's why you didn't do this, or that's what. No, there's no excuses. If you are there to build trust, if you want to be a trustworthy person, or if you want people to trust you, you have to make sure you live up to your own end of the bargain. That thing is very, very important. When people realize don't live up to your end of the bargain, they usually pull out. And then they don't trust you again. And remember, trust takes time. For people to trust you, it takes time. You can spend 10 years building trust, but once the person feels that you're not the person, you don't say what you mean and you don't mean what you say, that's the end of it. So another thing you need to understand when you're building trust is about communication. You see, when you're dealing with people, you have to be very careful what you communicate and how you communicate. You have to make sure that you are crystal clear in what you are saying and that the message you are giving out is the message the person is receiving. That is very important, because I see a lot of when distrust usually happens is through communication. When somebody said he's going to do something and then the other person, maybe the person didn't say that, or the other person thinks he said that, or you assume that what this person was saying was actually this when it was not that. You understand? You get my point? So make sure that the message you are giving out is the message the person is receiving. Because you are speaking from your own perspective and the person is listening from his own perspective. And so that gives room for misunderstanding. Don't make contradictory statements like, oh, okay, yes, I'll go to Lagos and then I'll go to Abuja. And then only for you to now go to Abuja first and then go to Lagos. You understand? Don't make statements like, oh, I will either go here or there. I will either go to Sokoto or I will either go to Kaduna. If someone should ask me, where is he going to go? I don't know. He may go to Lagos, he may go to Kaduna. I don't know where he says he's going to go. So you have to make sure that you are crystal clear in what you are communicating. That is very important. Another thing you need to pay attention to when you want to build trust is be careful what you commit to. You understand? I see this thing usually happens in business relationships where two people are trying to argue for a side, where they're trying to reach an agreement. Be careful what you decide or what you commit to, especially in your private life or your professional life. Be careful what you commit to. Don't allow people pressure you into making a commitment that you cannot fulfill. And I see that thing happen during sales, where someone will say, oh yes, I'll give you that thing, so I'll give you